I am, sometimes, in a state of being dead. Sometimes we all find ourselves in a state of being dead. Somewhere, at some point, we will be dead. When life has left you behind, your mind stops racing, your heart suffers one last break, your very last breath has fled. We know this death, we hear from him every day. At some point, we must face him down. We have to ask hard questions. Where do we go? What will become of my family? What will they think when I'm found? It's not fun, but it is real. We can run, refuse to think, refuse to feel. But one day death will come to make the deal. Your fate in a fatal swoop he'll seal. Will there be pain? Will your blood sink in and stain the walls, floors, or window pane? Will you linger on void of hope in a bed with saline pumped into your veins because you've been strung along for years and years, haunted by pain and tears upon tears, your heart heavy, slow, not from working too hard but going too far down roads that don't lead home, too far from the nest from where you've flown? Or will you rest content knowing when you face death, an end and a beginning will share a single breath? I'm life. People seem to love me, but you, death, they hate. Why? Because life. I'm a painful truth and you're nothing more than a beautiful lie. Look at all you are to them. Why wouldn't they want you? There's nothing they do that doesn't include you. In fact, they include, exclude, intrude, preclude, quantify, exemplify, simplify, indemnify, and divide, and all in all they try to ignore me and worship you. You can be anything and everything, and yet nothing. They give your name to food, music, single-cell possibilities on other planets, but forget about the one who planned it, and they diss you on a couple who through love and commitment had it, a child in the likeness of his or her parent, who grows into a man or a woman whose thoughts and ways go errant. They spend their whole life on an errand to say that you, life, aren't really all that. Some say the unborn child, the mentally, physically, emotionally disabled, the homeless veteran, or anyone different from them, or an inconvenience to them, doesn't deserve the same rights, freedoms, or protections as them. They speak and preach from pedestals rooted in inequality, saying they want equality, pretending they want quality when they really want quantity of riches, power, fame, or security. With all you have to offer, why would they want me? Death. Where is your power? Where is your sting? You're so ungrateful. Truly is because of you that to me they sing. How would they ever know the depths of me if they didn't see you off in the distance, waiting for the perfect instance to come and make their acquaintance? And truly, death, they may not love the concept of you, but surely you see that when given the choice, it's almost always for or because of you. While I might occupy the thoughts of their minds or the desires of their hearts, you have their souls, which is much more than the simple sum of its parts. They think they hate you because they always feel you, watching, waiting, hating, reminding. You terrify them, therefore you own them. I can't pity you, because while they hate you and do all they can to avoid you, I will never truly have them. Whatever we share, it is only a fleeting moment, a decided distraction. Just let them own it, because in the end you always win. So why not let them live a wonderful lie before you take them where I can never see them again? You too. Allow me to intrude before you conclude. I'm appalled at your delusions and the exploitation of their confusion. Who are you to claim them when neither of you made them? And who are you to discuss things beyond you? Are you the beginning and end of all things? How can you be, when I am? Before the truth you claim, death, I am. Before the beauty you claim, life, I am. I am before everything, even you. And they were mine before they had anything to do with you. I am fair and just and gave them a choice to be with me or be alone without a voice. What they chose is clear, to live a life of fear, looking to be me without knowing me. Surviving in spite of death's pursuit, yet withering in spite of life's pleasures. Don't bicker over them, you don't deserve them. Where are you, death, when children cry for days on end from disease and hunger? Where are you, life, when a child is born still in the arms of its broken mother? Truth? Lie? You are, both of you, neither and both. Both of you lack answers, and neither of you give hope. So I will. Who will save them from their own loneliness? Will you? No. I will. Who will give them something to cling to when they have nothing else to offer? I will. Who will teach them truth? I will. Who will give them what they need for all of eternity? I will, because I am nothing more and nothing less. I will save them because I am the only one who can. I'll play your game, life. I'll show them that there is truth in you. I'll follow you down to the depths of hell, death, and I will expose the lies that give you power. I will do what they cannot, and in my final hour I will undo, redo, tear down, and rebuild, change and rearrange, reconcile, justify, sanctify, and unify, bring every sin and misdeed, everything wrong with history upon me. Please heed the gravity, for what you see is not eternity. Life and death have not always been, and they will not always be. You will not have the final word. You will not take them from me. I will go to the end of the age to purify and redeem. No longer will they be unclean. No longer will I be unseen. No ear has heard, no eye has seen who I am and who I have always been. Their young men will prophesy and their old men will dream dreams. I will garnish all of their hate and all of their esteem. I will call them and engage them. My spirit will seal them and change them. My love will empower and uncage them. The world will revile them and misunderstand them, scold them, hate them, kill them, hang them, but they will never stop them because I am them. Yes, you have them now in their divided state, but you are not their fate. I am. Between the two of you there are many ways, but I am the way. Yes, death, you are a truth, but I am the truth. Yes, life, you give them a life, but I am the life. All that is and will ever be is in me. They believe in you because of a single tree, and there's a difference between you and me. I can give them everything, and you give them nothing. Most importantly, I give them away to true life. Through death, they will shed all strife. Death will bring about new life. I am beyond you, but that does not mean I cannot use you. They may run from me and create distance between me and them, but that does not mean that I cannot use them. Some will hate me, but I will pursue them. Some will love me, and I will grow them. None will fully understand me, but I will teach them. Why? Asks death. How? Asks life. Because I love them, I will send one who is man, but is not, who is God, but is not. One who will be perfect justice and perfect love, who will be all that is good and all that is evil. The one who will be completely right will be completely wrong. One who is all good will be all that is bad. In a single moment of time, all that is and all that is not, all that was and all that will ever be, all extremes, north, south, east, west, evil, good, love, hate, justice, injustice, and all the rest of the supposed indifferences in reality will come to be into a single singularity, and nothing will exist aside from me. And all that is true in life will be reversed. The power of death itself will be reversed. My spirit will pour forth and spread. Those who live will be dead, and those who die will live. The first will be last, and the last first. My kingdom will be built by the very worst. Through the weak I will show my might. Through what you call foolish, I will make them right. When all is said and done, when the last man falls and all the battles have been won, there will be a question that remains, only one. Before me all men and women will stand, as I ask the question, who do you say that I am?